What is up, Star Wars fans? This is Darth Watson. In this video, we're going to be talking about the upcoming Acolyte series that we just saw in the latest footage, and this is the latest update for the Acolyte series so far. We did get some confirmation from the latest footage of the Acolyte is that May is actually the apprentice of the Sith assassin, and the trailer and the TV spots, the latest TV spots and the latest footage for the Acolyte and the TV spots outright confirm that May is actually the apprentice of the Sith assassin that we've been seeing in the Acolyte trailer. And the Sith assassin is the master of May, and May is serving as the apprentice as the Sith Acolyte. As well as, we're gonna see Osha confronting May's master, and that's also a confirmed thing that happened in the trailer. But we're also gonna see some conflict between May. We're gonna see some confusion between May and Osha, because the Jedi thought that Osha was May. But we're gonna see we're gonna learn a lot about these two main characters that will be in the Acolyte, which are May and Osha. We're gonna learn how May fell to the dark side through flashbacks. We're gonna learn how Jedi Master Soul decided it was a good idea to take May on to train to become a Jedi. Now, it is already confirmed that we will not see Yoda by Leslie Headland in the Acolyte, but that doesn't mean that Yoda will not be mentioned. I still have a strong feeling that Yoda will be mentioned in the Acolyte series, but Yoda will not be making an appearance in the Acolyte series, and it's all has to do with Leslie Headland's completely outright saying is that it's just characters from the High Republic and characters brought back into canon from the EU, and that's it. There's no connections to the Skywalker saga. It takes place 100 years before the events of the Skywalker saga, but it's completely separate from the Skywalker saga, focusing on a new era in Star Wars. And it's time that Star Wars moved on from the Skywalker saga, because the Skywalker saga truly ended at Star Wars Episode 9. And Disney and Lucasfilm should just leave it at that. There's no episode 10, 11, and 12, and nor should there be an episode 10, 11, and 12. The Skywalker saga ended with all of the Skywalkers by blood dying, and Ben Solo is the last Skywalker by blood. With the death of the last Skywalker, that puts it to the end of the Skywalker saga with Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. But anyways, some more information about the Acolyte series is that we're going to see some more lightsaber combat and more lightsaber duels and more lightsaber action than any other Star Wars movie and show, which I'm really excited about that, by the way, is that we're going to see some more lightsaber action, lightsaber duels, and this is going to be the Star Wars project that has the most lightsaber action in it. And honestly, I think that's really cool that we're going to see a bunch of lightsaber action. We see Leslie Headland communicating with Dave Filoni about the Acolyte series, but Dave Filoni says that the Acolyte is her story, Leslie Headland's story. I know a lot of people aren't too thrilled about the Acolyte, claiming that it's woke, but I'm not going to be the one to judge the Acolyte series before the Acolyte comes out. I'm going to watch the series and then judge it. I don't ever judge a movie or a TV series, especially if it's Star Wars. I don't ever judge it by its cover. And you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. It's what's inside that counts. You don't judge, for example, you don't judge people based on their appearance. You judge people based on the content of their character. And that comes directly from Martin Luther King. And that totally references and falls in line with don't judge a book by its cover. I'm going to judge the Acolyte after seeing it, after reviewing it, and I'm going to judge whether it's a good show or a bad show. But as far as all of that, in other Star Wars news, Pedro Pascal has confirmed that Din Djarin that Pedro Pascal will be playing Din Djarin, and not just a voice for Din Djarin in the Mandalorian and Grogu Star Wars film, which is set to come out in 2020, 2026, in May of 2026, before the Rey Star Wars movie, the Charmin Obaid Chinoy Star Wars movie. But Pedro Pascal will be without his helmet in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and Pedro Pascal has confirmed that he will be playing Din Djarin in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie instead of just a voice actor for the Mandalorian and Grogu Star Wars movie. We know that Din Djarin was voiced by Pedro Pascal in the Mandalorian season 3. So, as far as Din Djarin being voiced by Pedro Pascal in The Mandalorian season 3, it all had to do with Pedro Pascal's busy schedule with all of the movies he's got to be in. But now we're having Pedro Pascal be in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, playing Din Djarin once again. And that's very exciting to hear about. But anyways, that's all I have to say for this video. Do make sure to smash a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all later in another video.